Hey book beauties, welcome back to my weekly reads and feels where I talk about the books that I read. So let's just get straight into it. Last week, it was on Saturday, I started Scandalized, and I did talk about it a little bit on Sunday. And I did mention that I wanted to finish it that day, and best believe I finished it that day. I just couldn't put it down. That's how good it was. I don't have a physical copy, so I'm going to leave it right here. Scandalized, so good. You guys need to read it. It's a forced marriage. Is that how you say it? Forced marriage, where they have to marry each other, and you know what happens. But yeah, they're kind of forced to marry each other for the clan, for the mafia. It's kind of funny too, because I did not expect this from Liam, okay? He was like all down for it. Basically the one that suggested Taryn, I think that's how you say her name, for her to be his bride, his wife. And I was like, yo, she was just like, you know, she didn't want to give in because she had her whole life say, you know, and I just didn't know how it was going to be about. I was like, okay, it might be him or it might not be him, because then there was this other guy, and then the way they played my girl, she was just kind of say, you know, she didn't want that lifestyle. Like, she wanted to be independent still, even though she was married, and that's why she didn't want to be a mafia wife, because she didn't just want to stay home, stay with the kids, not have a career, not have a job. She wanted all of those things, and she kind of helped them out in a way towards the end. I really like the book, you guys. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. You guys have to read Scandalized. That is the second book to the series. The first book is Weaponized, and the second book is Scandalized, and that one comes out, let me double check. Scandalized comes out on January 20th 2026, and you guys, you have some time, okay? So first read Weaponized and then read Scandalized. They're very fast-paced reads. They're really interesting. Right from the beginning, you are going to be hooked. I'm thinking there's going to be 4 books in the series, because the first one was Luca, the second one was Liam, the third and fourth, I mean, there's Luca's twin Mateo, and then there's Grain's brother, what's his name, Rowan, and those are like all the main guys. I didn't think the second one was going to be about Liam, but I had a feeling about the girl, and then it's because there's other girls too. Elizabeth, I'm pretty sure, is with Mateo. And then there's Stephanie, might be with Rowan. I don't know. You just get these feels. It isn't repetitive, which honestly I wouldn't have minded. It just a little refresh from like the first one. Just kind of saying who they were, because I don't have the physical book. It was online and I don't have Weaponized anymore. So I was like, dude, I really had to think about it. Who is this? You know, and I had to like reread and reread so I could come back. You know, but it's not repetitive. It doesn't talk about the first one. It's a continuation, because there's this whole thing with the mafia. It is a mafia romance. It's a mafia series, you guys. I absolutely love the book. And after that one, dude, honestly, it just kind of went downhill. Because I read 2 other thrillers this week. The first thriller that I read, The Hidden One. I had high hopes for this one, you guys. It wasn't interesting, to be honest. It is about Amish people. Kate is trying to help out one of her old buddies. She knew him from years ago when they were kids, from her hometown, and she believed that he wasn't guilty of this murder. And the way it just played out, honestly, like, I just wasn't into it, dude. I didn't feel like I was playing detective. You kind of saw things coming, and it just didn't thrill me. It wasn't thrilling at all. Like, it really wasn't. There wasn't no suspense build up for the ending or nothing like that. You just kind of saw it coming, you know. There wasn't, I don't know, there ain't much to say, to be honest. There just really ain't much to say. The second thriller that I read, A Twisted Love Story, you guys, I just didn't like this one either. It took me a couple days to finish it. I wasn't picking it up like that. It was just like all of the characters were connected in a way, and I just didn't really dig that, because I don't know, it was just like this circle, you know. I didn't like those vibes. It wasn't interesting. I saw it, dude. I saw it all coming. I knew that it wasn't him, like, since the beginning. I was like, no, dude, it wasn't him. And then in the end, it like tells you but doesn't directly tell you, but then it did in the epilogue. It basically tells you, no, dude, I just knew it. It wasn't a surprise, to be honest. And like the whole thing, A Twisted Love Story, I thought it was gonna be more twisted. It wasn't the main characters that were really twisted. It was the other people around them, to be honest, and they weren't no type of love story. And towards the end, the 2 people that do end up together, I'm like, okay, that's twisted. That was twisted, not this other thing. I don't know, I kind of found the relationship cute. Some people might call it toxic, negative, I don't know, you know. It's just, they were soulmates, and the way it wasn't twisted, honestly. I don't know, it was, after reading these 2, I said, dude, I need me something good. I really wanted a romance, and there's 3 books that I really, really want to read, so I was like, okay, let me choose between these 3. And I ended up going with one. They're all fantasy romance, I think the other 2 are. This, well, you can't see the title, but right here, The Ordeals, you guys, this recently did come out. I took out the paper cover because while I'm reading it, I don't want to ruin it, like fold it or something like that, or when I'm walking sometimes it's like flying away, so I just take it out. But it's beautiful. Like, look, she's sleek, she's gorgeous, black, stunning. I'm a couple pages in. I'm like 50 pages in. I started this one last night. Dude, so good. I didn't want to stop reading. I wanted to continue reading it. And I was like, dude, I cannot wait to continue reading tomorrow. I finished A Twisted Love Story literally last night, and I said, no, I need something. I need something new. This wasn't good. I need me something interesting. And dude, right off the bat, it started off really good, dude. I said, I am hooked. And it's in first person. I said, I'm in. But dude, it's so good right now. Like, it's just so interesting, dude. I just want to continue reading. So I'm really, really excited for this one. No, dude. So I started this one, right? And then I realized this morning that I got an email, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, from the library that I put a book on hold and I had to go pick it up. When I got the email, I said, okay, I'm gonna go pick it up. When was it? I think it was on Friday. On Friday, I was supposed to go pick it up, and I totally fucking forgot to, because then I was gonna read that one. So I'm gonna return these and I'm gonna pick up that one, and that one I'm gonna read this week too. And I'm really excited for that one because they say it's really good. They say it's spicy. We'll see how spicy it is, because I mean, spice is okay, but then sometimes the spiciness can kind of ruin it, because it's just like, okay, I get it. Like, I just don't want to read about all that, you know? Like, I want the story. I want, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there wasn't that much feels, to be honest, especially with the thriller books. My feels for those are just an A. But I feel like there's gonna be a lot of feels with this one. I'm already feeling them, dude. The characters, I'm feeling their vibes. Oh, dude, it's really good. I'm really liking it so far. These are this week's reads and feels. Let me know what you read this week. Comment down below what book you are looking forward to this fall, this winter that's coming out. Let me know some, because I mean, I don't know much. December. I am very, very excited for Sarah Adams. You guys, who else is super excited? I Can, the 4th book to the series. Dude, my favorite book from the series is Practice Makes Perfect. That one's just, dude, I just can't with that one. It's so cute. They're all really good, but Practice Makes Perfect had me crying, had me all over, dude. I just, the cover, gorgeous. I just can't, you know? A man with tattoos, I'm like, yes. A woman with tattoos, she's like a badass. You know what I'm saying? It's not just because I have tattoos. I just love tattoos. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment down below what you're currently reading. Comment down below what you're going to read next week. Comment down below if you have read any of these books and what you thought about them. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on social media. All of my social media accounts are linked down in the description box below. And you guys, can we just give this glamour moment? Like, you guys, I came out with the eyeshadow today. It ain't nothing crazy, but I am loving it. A little smoky eye. I put on black eyeliner. I'm just really loving my glam today. Straightening my hair, something light, but I love my makeup. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye!